Hello again, it's Bart here from Bodjabart. We've got to go back onto that little side project for Charlie at school. We had a bit of a disaster. We had it all finished with the wheels that I gave him, which were off a trolley inside, basically an inside trolley with wheels that we had left over. And what happened is they were pushing around at school, and the wheels I thought had bearings, but they didn't. They had a plastic thing inside which melted. So all these little bits and pieces came out. So what we're going to have to do is find a wheel with bearings. So I had this here. I've got a few of these, and I've used these before, but I've only got one good one. This one, I tried to turn it down to do something else with it, and not knowing that there's a little bush inside there. They have a bush, and that didn't work, so that one was no good. And this one is a good one, but this one here, I went to use this one and found that it's no good. It's got a big bump on it, and it's no good. It's a bit thin there. So I only had one good one, and I needed two. So Mrs. Wilson in the library said her son had some wheels that he is no longer using because he's an older person now, and so she gave me these. You know, they're a little bit bigger than those, so we have to see if we can adapt that to fit on here. So we're going to see if we can turn it down. So they're skateboard wheels, and they are designed to go fast and not melt, hopefully. So we'll see what we can do. So we'll go into the lathe and we'll try and... I've already put some bearings in this one, but they'll have to come out. But that's just a guide to see how much I have to chop off. I've got to chop that right down to about that thickness here. I can go a little bit bigger, so hopefully I can make it a little bit fatter. If that doesn't work, if I can't turn these down, which I hope I can, I need to also, they're also a little bit bigger that way as well, so we might have to do something else. I have added something onto these once before, so I can weld a piece on and make them a little bit bigger, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, so we'll move to the lathe and get into it. Let's see. I'll just pick you guys up and move you over there for now. I'll try the one with the bearings in it first. And I don't know how successful we're going to be. It's quite soft. Alright. Need the chuck key. Basically some type of rubber. Right. Rightio, we'll see what happens, eh? That last one didn't like it for some reason. It left a ridge on it. Didn't want to come off. Right, I've just got the bearing in there now. I've got a little bit more I can take off. So we'll see. I don't want to hit the bearing. Doesn't like being turned, that's for sure. That's it, but doesn't like it. Right, I think I need a sharper tool. I don't think that one's quite right. Let's have another look. Yeah, I think that one was meant to be used up that way, so it's not really the right angle. Oh well, nothing but we'll have to just go and sharpen one up, won't we? Hello, we're back. And I just turned that last tool that we had around and tried it the way it was meant to be used, and it's come up alright. There's a little bit of a ridge there, but I think that'll be fine. Ideally I need the bearing out of there, but what we'll do is we've got one side done, so we'll turn it around to the other side and we'll see how we go. So what does that measure? That's it. I'll leave it. Yes, I'll leave it. I think that's going to be fine. Where's that thing? Up there. It's a little bit tight in there. Maybe I can open it up a bit and put a washer in there to open it up a wee bit, put a washer on the bearing. Nah, we'll get take a bit more off, That's about all I dare. I mean, I'm practically right on the bearing now. We don't want to trim the bearing. Okay. I reckon that's a success. It was definitely a success. It went way better than I hoped. Can probably take a bit. No, I'm not going to take any more off. I reckon if we put a washer or so on the bearing there, so we can push that out, that's going to fit. I don't know if it's going to fit for height wise, because it's a lot bigger than the other one. But it looks like we might be able to carve a bit off there. But I'd have to make something to do that with. I'd have to put, yeah. Alright, well that's one done. I think we'll do the next one. I just got to put some bearings in it. I think it's best with the bearings in it. Right, here they go here, the bearings. Got them here. They're just older type bearings, but they'll do me. Well, it's not even for me. So we'll pop these out, put them in the other one. They were actually a bit of a mission to get in. I might have to duck away. They've got sort of a hard core plastic thing in here that they push them into. They were a bit of a nuisance to get in. Right, I might pop away and go and put them in, and I'll see you in a bit. Okie doke, we're back. We've managed to do that. So let's hook in and get this done as well. Right, I think that's it. Yep. Right. There we go, look at that. Now if we just got a little bit of hollow there, ear pocket in the rubber, see that little hole? It should be alright. Yep, just the same as the other one, just a little bit tight in there, a little bit tight. I'm not going to take any more off. It's the same as the other one. Right. I don't think it's going to fit in there though. Might do. Right, we'll have to have a look. So we've done this. We're down to here. Got two of them. So we've gone from that to this. Now the big question is, will it fit in there? I don't think it will, but I never know. I think it's going to be a little bit too tall. Right, let's get this out of here. I also think I need to get a couple of washers as well. Right, we have this, which actually works out, it slides in there pretty good. Okay. Right, it's actually going to work. With a little bit of modification, I think it's going to work. Now that's a surprise. I didn't think that would work. Yeah, so it's tight in there because it's a little bit too tall and these are too close. And I can't take too much more off it. Okay, maybe I can. It's just going to take a little bit of... So it's just a little bit tight there. So I'm surprised that it actually fits in there like that. I'm surprised. Yeah, but it's a bit tight because it grabs up there. So I wonder if we just cut a bit off the edge of it. Put some spaces in there first, and maybe I can sort of tweak this a little bit. There is a little bit of more stuff I could take out of that. Maybe I should try. I don't know. Maybe I should try. No, what I'll do is I'll duck away and get a couple of washers, a couple of small washers to fit on that and see if that's going to help. But I'm surprised that's so close. So we need to open that a little bit. So it just gets a bit tight down there. So I have opened it, but it gets tight down there. So I wonder... I should have put a bit of an angle on it. That might have made things a bit easier. We might see if we can take a bit more out of it. I think that might be the trick. Take a bit more out of it. Because it's just so close, it's not funny. It's just rubbing up on there. I'm pleasantly surprised about how close that really is. Now, I'll go away and I'll try and see if I can splay that out a bit. Yes, I'm back. I didn't go away and alter this part. I didn't go away and alter that. I put the wheels back in the lathe and I took a little bit more off them and I put a radius on the edge. And now look, both of them. And I didn't even have to take anything off the height. They fitted in there just, but they work. So, Charlie, we'll chuck these on, and these should last longer than the other ones. They got bearings, and they're designed to go fast and whatever on skateboards. So, we'll see how we go. Sort that out for you. So that's that done. And, yeah, I'll have to show you what Charlie's crazy kart looks like. We'll take a photo of it, or we'll... take the GoPro to school and put these on and show you what it looks like. Rightio, here we go. I'm at school here showing Charlie's kart for you that he's done his crazy kart, and here's the mechanism that we did for him to lift up. So that's it, and it's on the kart. It's in there. We have the other mechanism which is right there to help it work, and it should go like that. So that's how his kart's all ended up. So he should be able to take it home next time if it seems to work okay. It worked on the other wheels, and now we've got these new wheels which are skateboard wheels. The other one's melted, so these looks like it might go a wee bit quicker. He did say that it didn't seem very, very fast. But as you can see, he's made it all out of wood, all his frames out of wood. It's pretty good. I did notice that when he does this here like this piece of wood here flinches a little bit. So maybe I suggested he put a piece of metal through there to try and strengthen it up, but he seemed pretty happy with it. So that's all that matters. Young Charlie, we'll see how it goes. Sorry about that, I just went away to get something else. This is the first piece he had. He did have this piece on here, which was on here, and it stuck out, and he had a pivot point just there. You can see where it was, and it went like that. But it didn't actually work. I told him it probably wouldn't work, because the wheel there need to be back a little bit and pivot back from there. Just there it just went backwards and forwards, it didn't move forward, but it does move forward now, so that was obviously what the problem was there. So that was his experiment. You have to try these things out. If you don't try them out, you never know if they work or not. So I'm pretty sure this is going to work now for you, Charlie, and have a good one. So this is Bart saying goodbye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you.